like bulldog pit bull mix or something?
Dude,
Or?
that fucking worked.
I told you.
What's up,
Holy
everybody?
shit.
Hey, we had some issues, so you're gonna catch this little beginning. We are not officially going.
We got to be silent for 20 seconds.
We're gonna have 20 seconds of silence, and then the show
Buddy, get out.
will begin. Maybe depending on when Zach gets ready.
Oh, but you want me to tweet this out and everything? don't you?
Oh,
They're gonna get a lot of pre-show stuff.
All right.
People are not going to be happy.
I was gonna say something, but I can't remember. That's something to say. Did you see about
I
Red?
just tweeted it on our.
Did you see about Red Dead and the horse's nuts?
Yeah, that's nuts.
Skylar, did you see this? In Red Dead Redemption, the horse's nuts will change depending on the weather. So in the winter, they'll get smaller, and then if it's real hot, they'll get bigger. So how can you not buy it now?
But he was hungry.
Do they have online play?
They will in November.
In November.
Like, what do you do?
It'll be like GTA.
I'm
Online,
guessing it's like
soon.
GTA, which is just like a fuck ton of random shit.
What do you think about Battlefield?
So are we ready?
Do you think it's going to be worth it?
Probably.
Do you think another World War II game is really worth it?
I think if I'm buying a shooter, I'm buying COD.
You already bought COD.
That's a good point. I already bought COD.
So are we ready?
I have COD too, and
We'll go 20 seconds.
Silence.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Career Backups Podcast. As always, I am your host, Joey Bowser, and with me is Skylar Eckenrode,
What's up, peeps?
Zach Clark,
How's it going?
and special guest, Kern.
hey,
Just Kern.
Just
Just-
Kern.
it's just Kern.
Just
the
Kern.
Legally, just
The
Kern.
You're like Madonna.
Check the social security card, folks.
I mean, I call you Kern because for all I know, that may not even be your name. That's literally the only thing I've ever known you as.
That's all I've ever known.
We call him Andy.
Nobody calls me Andy.
Everybody calls him Andy.
All right.
Nobody calls me
Special
Andy.
guest, Andy.
Andy.
Hey,
Do you have it written on the bottom of your shoe?
no. Next question.
We're gonna do this interview style.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kern, longtime listener.
Yeah. I've been listening for a while now. Probably almost every episode. You know.
First time caller?
No.
No, not first
No.
time.
No. I'd say no.
So you've listened to all our episodes. So you know this because it's your first time.
Oh yeah.
What is your special talent?
Well, I mean, we were talking about this earlier. I mean, the thing that really hurts me right now is we have the football game on because last year I kind of got on to Craigslist and I need to find a doctor. And when I talked to him, he said that I was diagnosed as a soft. Let's see. How are we going to put this?
I don't know where this is going.
Me neither.
He put me as a soft boycotter. What I mean by that is last week I finally did it. I ended up not watching any Monday night, Sunday night, or Thursday night NFL football.
Wow.
This is a special talent.
And my special
is your
talent
talent.
is
So you skipped what, like 3 out of?
Did you?
well, that's why I was a soft boycotter because originally, you know, I was going to watch season, let it go on, and then more stuff kept coming out. I was like, you know what? I'm done watching it. So instead, I got to keep up with the Kardashians. I got to see what the Real Housewives were doing.
So
Oh, I miss
essentially, you
football.
wanted to have sex, but you couldn't get your dick hard, is what you're trying to tell us.
I would say yes.
Okay.
I would say that's fair
I
statement.
have no idea what this is going. Like,
I'm lost.
yeah. All right, we're just
I'm
gonna.
glad Joey's keeping up.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Wait, did you watch any 1 o'clock games then?
No, I watched no football.
No
Wow.
football.
I boycotted the hell
See,
out
you
of this
definitely
game.
You
didn't
didn't say
include
that at all.
You just
Yeah.
said Thursday night, Sunday night, and Monday night. So I'm
Yeah,
like, oh, so you watched
Those
the
are the
1
only
and
nights
4.
the NFL plays.
They play in the daytime.
Yeah.
Okay. Thursday night, Monday night, Sunday afternoon, and nighttime.
Okay. All right.
There's
What
a
if it was
big-
a London
you want
game?
o'clock
That was
to-
very
London
confusing.
game
You want
in
to
the
clock
morning.
to 8:30 time frames.
It was very confusing.
So out of all the talents you've came up with, that's the one you wanted to share.
That's the one people don't know about, except
you
for
could-
Ethan and Paul, because I talk about it at work.
Okay.
But you were strong enough to boycott the NFL.
So does that make you not a
And
soft
I kind of
boycotter now?
boycotted Nike, but I have a lot of their clothes, so that's also been a
So
soft
you're
boycott.
definitely a Democrat.
No. No.
Okay.
No,
Politics.
that is false.
Moving on. Moving on.
So you're a flip flopper, is what you're saying.
Moving on.
No.
Kern, I happen to notice that you're wearing a beautiful shirt.
Yeah, you are.
Oh yes, it's great.
Aren't they comfortable?
Is it 100% cotton?
I don't know. Jesus.
Fucking quit asking that.
You gotta get off this 100% cotton bullshit.
Have you ever
man.
washed a shirt and dried it when it was 100% cotton? Because I have, and I no
Kurt.
longer have those shirts.
Karen, they were made by Nike.
He rips it off.
As I said, a soft
Worth it.
boycotter, not a hard boycotter. Hard boycotter would take it off. Soft boycotter's just gonna let that one slide.
Well, we got our shirts in. People, if you need to get the shirts off me, please let me know. I have like 10 names in front of me because that's all the people that bought them off of us.
That's more than I thought
Hey,
we were gonna
that's
get.
Yeah, because that's not every one we sold.
No,
the
yeah, the ones we bought right here, they're not in there. Everybody else could get a free one right now. So here, I'm gonna draw them right now. Everybody's name right in front of me. First up, hi Kevin.
How many?
Kevin,
Hi,
let's see
Kevin.
if you want a shirt.
Well, you have a shirt on the kitchen table.
But your name is in this.
Yeah.
Ethan Yakichik.
Oh,
Getting the
oh, you
first
got
free
it.
one.
Yay!
Got a free
God
shirt.
damn it. It had to be
And-
Ethan.
It did.
And
Fucking hipster. That is Ethan.
That'll come up to that.
the second free one is Nathan Ruddock makes out like a bandit on our show.
Nathan Ruddock. Wow.
It's a conspiracy.
And if you don't believe me, I'm just going to open these up to prove that these weren't like pre-picked. I can open them for crying out loud. Caitlin Trabert, you'd have been second or third. sorry.
Third. She was second. She got a free shirt.
I don't actually
Kern.
know who Nathan
Kern.
Ruddock is.
I got a shirt.
That was actually Allie's, but
Okay.
the one that I just drew. But yeah,
Okay.
so you people are getting them for free. So just get a hold of us. We'll get them to you. Appreciate it.
Wait, how does Allie get a free shirt? I already bought her one.
She doesn't get a free shirt. I didn't draw her name.
Yeah, but if she would have won, she would have got one.
I
And she
would
already
have given
had
you
one.
your money back.
That's
Gosh.
Okay.
That's the beauty of Venmo, Kern.
But everybody else, if you order,
I saw you got Venmo. I
I'm
got
still
a.
waiting for that dollar, you bastard.
For
2
All
long
of
months.
a sudden, I get like you have a new friend request on Venmo, and then 30 seconds later, it was like $1. Andrew Kern is requesting $1 from you.
Don't you mean Andy Kern?
It got declined either
I
way.
declined that shit.
I declined.
You
I
specifically
have
said if you
principles.
tweet out whatever it is you had to tweet out after the show, you get $1. Ethan got
I
$1.
said the first person.
You didn't say the first.
You did
person.
not say the first person. Luckily, these things have been recorded.
I'm sending you a fucking $1 right now.
Oh, Kern, you finally won. You're getting your dollar. All it took was coming
Yes, I
on
get a
the
coffee
podcast.
tomorrow.
Nice.
Sheets is the real winner here.
Zach, hit it.
I was on top
That was
of it
quick.
that time.
I was thinking I was gonna get you panicking. Maybe get hit one of the games. Nice.
Andy, what's your topic?
So, I was going over this all week, and Skylar lives with Sue, baby mama. Joey lives with girlfriend. I,
Not baby mama.
not baby
Not
mama,
baby
thank
mama.
God. I'm married. I live with my wife for the last 3 months.
I noticed you took off your wedding ring when you came on the podcast. I'm kidding, Allie. It's there.
As you say, I think Allie watches this. You're gonna have to say something so I don't go home to hell. I am so sorry. And Zach lives by himself.
He's got Buddy.
I got
He's
a
got
dog.
Buddy.
You
Oh,
got
actually,
Buddy.
my little brother lives
You
with
got
me now.
Kevin.
Oh, yeah, that's Kevin.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say, we could talk about, the ups and downs of living with your significant other.
Mostly downs.
Wait. I
There's
have
some
one
ups.
question for you.
There's
Is your
some ups.
Venmo profile picture a girl?
No, that was actually this is what happens when you live like with me with my wife. She thought it would be funny to take a picture with her hair dangled over my head as if I had long blonde hair. Do I look like Clay Matthews? I like to think a little bit. But again, when you're living with a woman,
So this is
Some-
you, though.
Yeah, that's
That
him.
is you.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, that you see the blonde
Click on
hair?
the name.
Yeah. It does. It's
Oh,
not coming
you're
up.
sending money. That's
There
why.
we go. Yeah. Oh, okay.
You see? That blonde hair is not mine, that's hers.
That's hers.
So this is what Allie makes you do.
That when I'm not watching football, obviously, like I said, like keeping up with the Kardashians,
So,
Real
so wait,
Housewives of
are you
Potomac,
saying,
Atlanta,
Are you saying your
Beverly Hills.
boycott is a product of Allie? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I'm just saying I have nothing else to watch, so we watch what she wants to watch. Or we've been watching Model Squad, which I'm kind of a fan of. I don't know. E gets a lot of play in our household. E and Bravo.
I just sent you $1.50 because of the interest that you've accrued.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So we're even then.
It's like 2 cents an episode.
Yeah. I guess we're even. I'll stop harassing you.
So
So what was your actual topic again? We got a little convoluted.
So,
there.
all right, I'll start with. So, before we got married, Allie and I lived together for 3 years, which was great, you know. But when I was living with my boys back in college, if you go to our sink, we've got toothbrushes, toothpaste, some razors, and somehow somebody was flossing. I don't know who it was. I don't floss, but somebody was
Some
flossing.
fucking weirdo was flossing.
Now that I'm married, I've got Too Faced makeup. I've got her razors. I've got her eyeshadow. I've got her deodorant that she doesn't wear because she prefers my deodorant, which is a whole nother topic I'm not going to get into at this point.
That is different.
Q-tips.
You know, my girlfriend also prefers the male deodorant.
Why is that?
Don't know.
Why do they make female deodorant?
There is no female deodorant in my house because she just buys her own.
I mean, it smells good. Don't get me wrong, but I don't want to.
Well,
You know
what's
what I
nice
mean.
about it, if I run out, I just steal hers. See, so I get to work that one, kind of vice versa.
Nice.
Okay. And she doesn't get mad about that.
Life hack.
Sometimes, actually, most of the time she yells at me for it.
When she gets mad, where do you go? Because in a house, you can get away from somebody, but you're still kind of there.
It's fair.
have you guys had a fight in the house yet?
Oh,
Not
yeah.
yet. No fights in the house yet.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No fights yet. So I haven't had to escape to a different place. We have a whole upstairs that isn't in use though, so I think I just go hang out up there.
You can still hear the person breathing, and sometimes that's enough to piss you off.
Well, Scott, how long have you been living with Sue?
Too long.
Heard that.
I'm kidding, Sue. It was a joke. Year and a half.
Year and a half.
Year
All
and a
great.
half.
Time really
All
flies
roses.
by.
Lots of fun.
A lot of fun. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Well, your situation's a little different. I mean, you have kids in the house, so
Yeah, 2 of them.
you can't just walk around naked, do whatever you want.
I still do that.
That I believe.
Boy, that paints
That
a
poor-
real
that-
nice portrait of that,
That poor
household.
kid.
Oh yeah, I feel. Yeah, I mean, it's my house. I'm gonna do what I want. If they pay the bills, they can tell me to put some clothes on.
Yeah, I mean, my little
All right,
brother has
moving
seen
on.
a lot here because clothes are definitely optional for me in this house. Yeah.
When you start chipping in for the bills, that's when you can decide what other people wear, right?
Yeah. I agree.
Kern, has anything changed since you've lived with Allie's since you were not married before to when you're married now?
No, I would say it's all pretty much been the same. We still she'll cook sometimes. I cook most of the time.
See, I'm spoiled. Sue cooks 95% of the time.
Yeah. See,
That's nice.
I don't mind cooking.
I don't either, but she just does it and it's really good at it. So
She does make some pretty good food when we were at your house.
I know Zach wouldn't
Few
know.
months
He
ago.
opted to not eat it. He drove to Sheetz to get hot dogs.
Yeah.
Wings.
That is a pretty Zach
What?
move.
It's like,
The
what happened?
poker tournament.
There was food there?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sue made a bunch
was on
of
the
food.
stove.
Most of us ate it.
Where'd you think that steam was coming from? Did
I
you think the
didn't-
house was on fire?
I didn't know there was food there.
They're all eating it, and you're just. I'm gonna go get some hot dogs.
Where'd
I'm
you guys get those
like, "All right,
nachos at?
whatever.
I honestly didn't know there was food there. I thought it was like you bring food and then you can eat some.
Do you think it was a
type of deal.
potluck?
Yeah, I thought it was a potluck.
It was a potluck.
And
Trust
I
me,
just
if you
didn't
come to
bring
my
anything.
house, that's not a thing. Sue does not believe in that at all. She's
Yeah,
like,
well,
if they're at
now I
our
just-
house, they're allowed to
Now
eat.
I just feel bad.
You should.
I went to Skylar's house
I
once
do.
for dinner. Not only did they feed me, but then Skylar made me take leftovers with me.
Also true.
You're really embracing the whole dad thing, aren't you?
Have you guys seen that commercial where the guy's becoming more like his dad?
Yeah.
That's me.
That's you.
And Sue's like, that is 100% you, and I'm like, it is. It really is.
You gotta embrace that dad life.
So, what was the difference between, for you, Skylar, living with your boys versus living with a girl who has a son, and now you have a daughter together?
Whenever I lived with Beto and Bert, I was the clean one.
Do tell.
I feel like you're the clean one now.
Yeah, no, Sue's really clean.
Oh wow.
Sue does a lot of cleaning. She's on top of that shit.
I don't mean oh wow because I assume Sue was dirty. You were the cleanest person I've ever met.
You're
So
a
it's
dirty,
That's like
dirty-
something I would say
I know.
bashing Sue.
I said oh wow and I'm like, well, I should probably specify what I meant there.
No, she's always on top of everything. Like if she cooks, I usually do the dishes, but she sweeps every week and all that stuff. It's like crazy.
That's pretty normal.
That's
Sweeping's pretty
crazy.
normal.
It's crazy. I do it like once every 2 weeks, maybe once a month.
That's pretty dirty.
Yeah, I'm dirty then, I guess.
Yeah, once a month sounds like good enough for me.
I have a dog, so I do it like weekly, bi-weekly.
See, that's
like
there's a
twice
difference
week.
there. You guys both have dogs. I wouldn't let a fucking 4-legged animal like that large in my house.
You have kids.
But
Yeah,
You don't like
They have
dogs?
2 legs, Joe.
I
They
wouldn't.
can crawl.
I wouldn't have a kid, and I wouldn't let any cat in my house ever.
We should buy Zach
Cats
a cat.
are awesome.
I'd kill it. in
Cats
front
don't
of
really
you.
do anything.
Exactly. They don't do a
When you
fucking
come
thing.
home, they kind of don't really care that you're home. They're just like, eh.
They're like, cool.
I love it.
There's
Another
that
person take
person.
up the couch.
It's just like when I come home and look at Sue. She's like, he's home. Whatever.
Great, now I gotta see him.
Yeah, when you get married, that's the same thing.
Joey, I know you haven't lived with her very long. Is anything you feel like you hate her more now?
No, it's actually it's been pretty great. I pretty much go home and we cook dinner and then I play video games. She watches TV, got my platinum in Spider-Man. Did that since we've lived together, so that worked out pretty well.
Who cooks in your house?
Oh, it's kind of a combo because we work together, so we get home at the same time. So we usually just cook together.
Wait, you guys work together?
Yeah.
You ride to work together?
Yeah.
Then you live together?
So you see her 24/7.
Pretty much.
Whew.
I'm gonna give
That's
you
a
2 months
pressure
till you
cooker
want
right
to
there.
get some space.
But I've lived there for like 2 weeks now. Haven't put gas in my car once. So because we just use her car most of the time. Except for on podcasts where I have to drive separately, so I'm not late.
Since you guys live together, it's now our car. Just so you know, you have to
Wow.
stop using my or his or hers. It's ours.
I don't pay for her car. So
It's
I will
our
say-
car. It's our money.
Our money, that part I probably agree with.
Zach, do you fear anything? Like, as you listen to this, like living with a woman?
Kids.
I-
I fear kids.
That's like a choice thing.
Yeah, but no.
Not always a choice.
Yes,
I could not do what Joey does. I need like time. I wouldn't be able to see somebody that much.
No
I
way.
need time to do my own thing.
But see, that's like we see each other all the time, but like we go home and then she sits on the couch and watches TV and I sit there and play video games. So even though I'm seeing her, it's not like we are necessarily interacting.
True.
Have you heard of absence makes?
Eric is talking trash.
She is.
Well, then it's my house, not his.
Oh.
Ouch.
Hurts.
Have you heard of absence makes the heart grow fonder?
Adrian and I are taking that to the test. She moved to Harrisburg.
She's like, Zach actually asked her if she wanted to move in. She's like, oh no, I'm moving to Harrisburg.
It's official. I put it in my Twitter bio.
She's like, fuck that.
Where does she live in Harrisburg?
Right in downtown Harrisburg.
Ooh.
Kern's from Harrisburg.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I
Yeah,
didn't
that's
know
where my
that.
family lives.
Yeah, she lives right down. I do not like Harrisburg.
It's a sketchy place.
Dude.
Second
yeah.
Street, you're just asking to get stabbed after probably 11.
Sounds like a
o'clock.
good time to
Wait,
me.
Second Street.
Second Street, like Restaurant Row, they have all the bars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just asking to get stabbed?
Yeah.
I gotta
Yeah.
tell her that. I'll talk to you after this.
Yeah.
She lives like right there.
Yeah. No, you can,
On-
if you go on to Penn Live,
Kern, you're
Yeah.
not helping right now.
I'm just saying, if you go
You're
on to
really
Penn
making
Live,
the
you can
concern.
see where all the homicides have happened over the past years, and they
Jesus
show you like
Christ.
exactly where they're at. So like,
I'm
she
gonna
probably
do
should have looked
that.
at that before she bought a place.
Well, she
and-
wanted to be able to walk to work because she works right
She should
downtown.
definitely be able to walk to work and safely. You know, that's her call.
Christ.
I didn't know. I wish I would have talked to you before she moved.
The days
there.
are getting shorter, so it's going to be darker out. I'm just giving you a heads up.
Buy her
Wow.
a
Is it, are
flashlight.
you being serious? Like, it's
I'm
that
being
bad?
dead serious. I'm serious. If you go on to Penn Live, you can type in, look for their murder rate.
Yeah.
And it shows, I think 2017, I think they're a year behind. So they would show like 2016 or 2017
Yeah.
where the murders happened.
They might have cleaned it
Jesus.
up.
They might have. I was walking on there the one night. And I was like, that don't like. It feels a little weird. I don't know. I didn't feel comfortable there. That's for sure.
You're probably really close to getting stabbed.
Probably going to trust your instincts on that one.
And we know if you're in trouble, you're just gonna run.
Push,
yeah.
push Adri down and run.
The problem is, I think she was like in cross country and all that shit. She's probably faster than me.
That's why you need to buy a gun. You just pop her in the foot.
Don't shoot the guy. Pop her in the foot. Just take off.
Skyler with the
I'm
life
doing this
advice.
out of love.
Life hack.
Holy shit!
Well, now we know your girlfriend lives where people get stabbed.
Wow,
We learned something new.
Yeah, I'm not
today.
going there anymore. Fuck that. She can come home. My life is way too valuable.
I mean, Kern, you never got stabbed.
I didn't live in downtown Harrisburg.
How far out of downtown Harrisburg?
Probably like 15 minutes.
Okay.
It's on Route 15.
Oh, okay. But anyway, so which do you guys enjoy more? And I feel like you can't answer this honestly because you're significant others. watch this, but living with the boys or living with a girl.
My friends are real dirty, and I'm like a clean person. So
Yeah.
living with Allie has kind of been nice because she's also clean. Plus, we have fun together where I can't really have fun with my, with my friends.
Marital,
Not that-
marital.
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
You're
Now-
married.
now
That's
that we're
why.
married.
Now that you're married, you can do that.
Now that I'm
stuff.
married, I can walk into church with my chest out. I don't have to be ashamed anymore.
I was so confused before. I'm like, why can't he have
So-
fun?
In college, I lived in a 2-bedroom apartment with 5 guys in 1 bathroom, and I was the cleanest person by far. And it was rough for me. I'm very clean. It was awful. So I've lived with a girl for 3 weeks. Did not
So
go
you're
well.
a vet.
Yeah,
You're seasoned vet.
I'm no seasoned vet like Sue, but
We
Oh,
had,
boy.
had to get that in there somehow.
Yeah.
Anytime someone says the word vet, Zach's like, all right, where are we going here?
all right, gotta bash Sue now. It's really funny. I really like Sue. She sent me a really cool meme on Instagram a couple weeks ago. I feel like she tries to be my friend, and I just like continue
just fucking get on
like
her.
bash
Fuck you,
her.
Sue.
But no, I don't know. I think it'll be a long time before I live with a girl again. To be honest.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm being honest. I mean, I really do enjoy living with Sue. It's pretty awesome. She's pretty sweet and everything, that whole deal. Yeah, there's things I miss about living with dudes, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't trade that for what I have now.
Closest I ever had to living with dudes was 1 year at UPJ with old Honky, but then he moved out. So no, not even a year, semester, and then he moved out. So as close as I was.
Yeah.
College was a good time.
The best times of your life, allegedly.
So they say.
Remember Honky?
Yeah, I remember Honky.
He's like
He was
remember
probably the
Honky?
only kid who didn't go to class.
Was he
as
the
much as
UPJ
you.
goalie? Was that a different person?
We're not talking about him.
Okay.
I know who you're talking about. They were
I know
like
you
the
said you
same
lived with-
person.
you live with the UPJ soccer goalie, but I don't know.
I
what
didn't
his
live
name
with
was.
Honky Joe. He did.
I
Okay.
lived with Honky.
So, but Honky's not that person.
No,
No.
Honky's
Okay.
not that person. He's like Skylar said, he's probably the only person who went to class less than I did, but he was smart and got out the first semester. I stuck in there for the second semester. That was my
Why didn't you go to class?
mistake. Learning and stuff.
Well, why would you go to college then if you didn't want to?
Great question, Kern. Moving on.
I mean, that's the important question. I'll give you that.
That's what the people want to know. That's why they tune in.
To know why I didn't want to go to class but still went
What do
to
you want?
college.
What do you want to play?
Hello. Do you want to play a game?
Sky, do you want to play a game?
Yes. Ask Kern which one wants to play first.
Andy.
IMBD.
Okay.
IMDb.
That's
you
choice,
didn't
right?
even hesitate.
It is a choice.
That is my favorite game.
Is it? Oh, we should have
Yeah.
done 2.
Son of a bitch.
But he said he had 2 favorites, so it's hard. I needed one of it. Well, I needed a couple of each.
You guys are making
Also,
my boycott.
IMDb probably the hardest game for me to do nowadays. But
Because they don't actually have
Yes.
Yeah.
and usually I try to have seen the movie recently.
Is there another website that has keywords with movies?
Not that I could find. I mean, I tried.
Just Google.
What does Rotten Tomatoes have?
They have
Yeah.
a tag.
They have tags. I wonder if
could
they
do
get it. I wonder if they
tags.
get as ridiculous because like the whole fun with IMDb was that they were ridiculous.
Oh.
Sometimes they were just as dumb as shit.
While we're doing the next topic, I'll look it up. Get back to the audience on that.
Okay.
Kern, your first keyword: brain tumor.
Is this a movie?
Yes.
John Q.
No. Doesn't IMDb always have to be
John
specific?
Wick.
What else could it be other than? No. What else could keywords be other than a movie?
A TV show?
Oh, all right. All right, you win.
Anything?
You know what? You win.
Porn.
Porn. Porn was the answer.
No. Brain tumor.
Brain tumor.
Titanic.
Your second word.
Okay.
Healing.
I got it. I already know what it
Nice.
is.
You just gonna pass those so they get a chance?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
No.
I was thinking that was a good one.
Up.
Is there a brain tumor?
His mom has a brain tumor, I think.
She has brain cancer.
Yeah, I think she's brain cancer.
It's like the same thing. Up.
Brain? No. Who's a brain tumor in that?
The old lady died. I thought maybe she had one.
That was just on last week. Great. The first time I saw it was last. Great movie.
It's all
Feel
right.
bad
Wait,
for the old
Up?
guy. Yeah.
I hadn't seen it until this summer. Adri made me watch it.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Up's
really
awesome.
is a great movie.
Did you like
Up's
Doug?
awesome.
Doug was my favorite.
Yeah, Doug reminds me of Buddy.
I have
I
a
know,
dog.
he's so
Everybody,
cute.
everybody that sees Buddy is like, that's like Doug.
We did Up as a IMDb keyword on the
Oh,
show.
never mind. It's not up.
Skylar, what was that movie we watched?
Zach,
where,
you got it.
Can we keep going with the
I
keywords?
got you. What
You got Up when we did the keyword.
did
Can-
I? Oh
can-
yeah, because I had like just watched.
Can
it.
we
Yeah.
keep going with the?
Yeah, Karen makes a guess.
Okay, Skylar, what was that movie we saw?
I'm not going to tell you.
Was that
Yeah,
Jeremy Renner was in it?
Skylar's a real bitch when it comes to helping people out. I'll always help people out, but Skylar won't.
I don't know. Interstellar.
Someone call him a C
Your
word.
third keyword, electricity.
Oh, Jesus.
I know what it is.
The little toaster.
I 100% know
Little
what it is.
toaster. I like it.
What was the word?
Electricity.
It's in the bag. You don't. He doesn't even need to go. I got it.
I thought he meant
The
elec-
Amazing Spider-Man.
I thought he meant the electricity was in the bag. No,
The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
no. You think I'd
Fuck.
fucking give you Spider-Man on Spider-Man PS4 month? Come on, man.
I was like a week. That was like a month ago, and that was all. These
like
are leading
2
you
weeks
right
ago.
to it.
Yeah. that's-
Moving on.
Sometimes you have fun. Your next keyword, based on a book.
I can't
Yeah, because
read.
I read so many fucking books.
That's kind of key words.
The Green Mile.
It's
Green Mile.
the Green Mile.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
About time you won one.
Who had a tumor?
The warden's wife.
Yeah, the guy
Yeah.
he heals. The
guy
lady
that-
she heals.
Yeah, the lady that the guy heals. She had the brain.
Would you guys have gotten it
I've never
on
seen
that turn?
yeah.
Once he said based on a book.
I've never seen the whole movie, so I'm
I haven't
lost. I
seen
know
it.
Tom Hanks is in it.
Yeah, he can't piss. I know that in the movie. It's
Tom
been so
Hanks?
long. Yeah,
Why can't he piss?
he did. Something goes on. He can't piss.
Yeah, he's weird.
I didn't understand it when I was younger.
Does he need like a bag or
I
something?
think it's
Kidney
kidney
disease.
stones or something.
No, he has kidney disease. That's the first thing the guy heals.
That's right. Then that guy's dead
See,
now.
I give you based on a book and you fucking shit on it, and then you get the movie.
Let's do it.
Hold on, you need to ask for the other keywords that would have finished it would have been mouse.
Wouldn't have gone.
What's the mouse have to do with it?
He brings the mouse back to life. Okay. Prison.
That probably would.
They're in prison.
They're in prison. And your final keyword, Tom Hanks.
He's in the movie.
I got it, Skylar. I just ended your win streak. Big time.
That's a holding call, and it's not Diggs anyway.
Yeah, it's not Diggs.
Rams defense doesn't look too good right now.
Skylar, I think you got a topic for us, don't you?
Yes, I do, if I can remember it, because I sometimes trip up.
Well, you got a
trying-
piece of paper in front of you that I'm sure.
Oh,
that you
yeah.
writ stuff on,
Okay,
so you
yeah. Oh, yeah.
probably
I remember this topic. This has been a heated debate now for the last couple days in our group
for
chat.
at least 2 weeks.
Yeah. So I don't even know how it came. How did this even come about?
I honestly couldn't tell you.
Zach, do you remember?
I don't remember.
No, it's just in the group chat.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
how did it
remember
come
why.
up?
We just started talking about who's the most hipster.
Yeah, but it came up somehow.
Somebody called somebody a hipster.
I called you a hipster, and then you said the most hipster kid I know is calling me a hipster, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
So, I don't remember. Like I said, don't know how it came up, but I want to
Somehow we got on
discuss.
topic of the hipsters.
Kern, you're an outside party. Zach, you know us well enough. I want to know who you guys think is the most hipster out of us. So to get to there, we're going to discuss what we really view a hipster as.
Okay.
What do you think of when you think hipster?
When I think of hipster, I would say somebody that likes stuff that isn't mainstream that other people would find not interesting.
Pretty accurate assumption there. I would think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I would throw in things that people they don't have to not like things that are mainstream. I think they have to have that mentality that they liked this before it was cool to like this.
Okay.
I would agree. I would think that would also be
I would say
included.
some of that is true. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Zach, do you have like a
When I think of hipster, I think of douchebag wearing a fedora in a coffee shop where it's $4 for a cup of coffee.
So,
and I
like Bruno Mars.
yeah, I like Bruno Mars hanging out in a coffee shop, and like they think they're cooler than everybody. Like they think they've figured something out that no one else has.
I didn't really mean this as that much of a derogative term.
Well, I can't talk about hipsters and not talk about them in a derogatory way.
Well, when you say they're douches, would you say that being a douchebag is a family member of the hipster family, or they're hand in hand? They're like parents.
I think it's like
I don't know.
You're looking at a family tree. You got hipster.
yeah.
So like, is it like branching this way, or is it going like down, like descendant, intermediate relative?
Or you can't be a douche and a hipster, or you can be a douche without being a hipster, or
I think that
they're
one.
mutually
I
exclusive.
think he's saying if you're a hipster, you are a douche, but if you're
Yeah.
a douche, you're not. A
You're
hipster.
yes. That Joey
Not
knows
guaranteed.
exactly what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay, so
It's like
which
a
is
square and a rectangle.
All hipsters are douchebags. Not all douchebags are
Okay.
hipsters.
Okay, fair enough.
But I just can't stand them. But I imagine they wear tight jeans. They really like their like cup of coffee, even though it's not like that good.
What's wrong with tight jeans?
They'd wear them.
He didn't say there was anything wrong. He just
Yeah.
said that's what they wear.
I'm just
he
trying
did,
to-
he did call
I'm
them
wearing
dudes.
tight
I'm
jeans.
trying to.
Kern's wearing.
They're not that tight.
They're stretchy. They're from
Well,
American
I
Eagle,
have
and
them.
they're
They don't
great.
look that
Yes, those are the best jeans in the world. But
Great support.
but
Christ.
I just don't like them.
It's 2 for 1.
I had something else, but you guys threw me off my rant, so we can move.
Joey, what do you think of with the hipster?
So, like I said, when we originally got into this argument, I've always looked at hipster as somebody who isn't into things that are mainstream. And then as we kind of argued a little bit, I realized that like you look at hipster much more in like the sense of where it is now, where it's almost like a lifestyle more than just the meaning. So I agree with Kern as much as I agree with Zach. I think the definition of hipster is somebody who doesn't like mainstream, but it's turned into kind of like a fad now, where it's like these are the things you do, you fit in the hipster category.
So you do not. So if a person if you classify somebody as a hipster, you wouldn't like them.
I don't mean that I think they're douches. I don't go as far as Zach.
I honestly, it's really
Now,
hard for me to be friends with
Zach
them.
does picture hipsters with fedoras, and if somebody's wearing a fedora, I do immediately assume we won't be friends. So I guess I understand.
And they usually have glasses, even if like they don't need glasses.
yeah, they got like the fake glasses.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, okay, so they have fake glasses, but if everyone starts wearing the fake glasses and they take those glasses off, has your opinion changed of them now?
I don't care if they wear fake glasses. I was only on the fedora thing.
Wait,
That's
so
the
do
only
you
thing that
like
makes my thing.
hipsters?
I mean, I think I'm friends with a few of them.
Oh, that's all right.
I didn't know what he was going to say.
Judging
there.
you a little bit now.
I am wearing tight jeans.
But I also
I
think
do wear glasses.
What shoes were you wearing today?
Those are my Vans.
He sent me a pair of Vans.
You have Vans.
Like I said, I refused to buy Nike, so I had
He's
to go
like,
with Vans.
he's like, he goes hipster or nah.
That's pretty hipster.
They're very
I
comfy.
could
You
be
don't
wrong.
strike me as a hipster though.
But
at
I
I
all.
wouldn't say I'm hipster. They're just comfy and they
I
look
think
cool.
Vans is owned by Nike. Pretty sure.
Like
Vans
I
are-
said, it's a soft
Oh
boycott.
yeah, you're right. You're right. Soft
Con-
boycott. My bad.
Converse is definitely owned by Nike.
Yeah.
I would say Converse or hipster.
Converse are flat. They're just not comfy.
Okay.
I've never owned a pair.
Sure. I was just saying whether they're hipster or not.
Okay, yeah. Right.
Who's the most hipster person you know?
One of our friends?
Yeah.
Oh, it's got to be Ethan or Paul, just on their taste in music. Mainly because they listen to stuff I've never heard of.
Yeah, exactly. So I went online and I looked up like a list of things that I definitely think are like hipster. And you'll definitely pick up on some of these pretty quick. You constantly bum cigarettes off of people while drinking, yet you claim you don't smoke.
That's like almost everyone in college.
Is that
though.
Ethan or
Yeah.
no, though? I mean, you go to a bar.
No, Ethan doesn't do that anymore. He doesn't smoke.
Oh, really?
He
He
quit
claims he doesn't
smoking.
smoke.
I was like,
so-
you're kind of selling me on this one. Ethan's like, fuck, this topic's made for me.
Now, Joey, I think this next one definitely applies to you. So this will be a check mark in your hipster category. You only listen to music people have never heard of.
See, I don't agree with that category
Why?
because I don't really listen to music. When I do, it's usually like Taylor Swift or Linkin Park.
That's false. What was remember we talked about the concert thing, Zach, and he went to some
I do
like
remember
concert with like 20 people there. And
Fountains of Wayne, the singer's is Stacy's mom. Who the fuck doesn't know Stacy's mom?
that was not who you said
That's
it
not a
was.
hipster.
No, that's
That is-
Fountains of Wayne.
That is
That's
not
I
who
went.
you said that
Or
was.
Eve Six, who doesn't know Here's to the Night. Most
I don't
famous
know.
That is
graduation
not who
song.
you said.
I don't know.
Those are the two people I saw at the chapel.
No,
Church,
isn't
is
it
where
Vitamin
we talked
C Graduation, the most played graduation
about. I have no
song?
idea. I just know Here's to the Night is a big one.
What are you guys talking about?
I don't know.
You got kids, Kyle. You'll
I
find
don't-
out.
You'll find
At the end of this, Kern and I are gonna decide who's more hipster, though. Correct?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Joe, this next one doesn't apply to you, but I saw it and I had to laugh because it made me. You own a record player?
Oh, that's Ethan all the way.
He's gonna hate me after this.
Well, at least we didn't invite him on and then have it. Then he'd really feel like
anytime we talk about this, he always thinks that we're talking about it like in a derogatory term, though. I'm
well,
just saying.
Zach
I
kind of
do.
really did sell that.
I
one.
do. I do talk.
Yeah, but I wouldn't put Ethan in the douche category.
No, I wouldn't.
You did say he was thinking about Quentin Dynasty. That would put him in the douche category.
Yeah,
You
I
weren't
would.
supposed to say anything. Ethan, I'm so sorry. Turn this podcast.
I wouldn't say
Now,
Ethan's a douche. I like
This
Ethan.
next one. You think this is hipster or not, Zach? Don't listen to what Joey's going to yell.
Okay.
You have tattoos in obscure places so that people can see them, like your foot, your finger, your wrist, or your neck. Pretty hipster.
I think that's hipster.
Joey, will you please turn over your arm?
Hey, Joe, you have a tattoo on your wrist.
I do have a tattoo on my wrist. I don't.
Everybody has tattoos.
Yeah,
now.
I
I don't
mean,
think you can count
over
tattoos.
50% of the population, like under the age of 30, have
It's
tattoos.
where you get
now.
them. Where you get them.
Well, what does the tattoo look like? You know, that's kind of hipster
What- yeah,
too.
exactly. What is that?
From a video game. A very mainstream video game.
Is it a Halo?
It's not that mainstream.
What's mainstream about it? What game?
What
is
game is it?
Bioshock.
That's
Won many
pretty-
game of the years, got 2 sequels. Bioshock Infinite, one of the most heavily
Zach, you ever
marketed
play
games
it?
of all time.
I played Bioshock Infinite. I didn't play the original though. I didn't play any of the
Almost got
originals.
made into a movie. Would have been a good movie too.
All right,
All
moving
right,
on.
Moving on.
What's Sue saying? Holy shit about?
Maybe she heard us talking about.
I don't know.
Maybe she's trying to figure out
Did
if
we
her
say
tramp-
something bad?
if her tramp stamp counts as obscure places.
So I really like
Uh-oh.
you.
So I really like.
Sue, I didn't say it. That was Joey.
I didn't say it.
This was Skylar's
That was
list.
Joey.
That was
I said
Zach.
that was
Okay.
Joey.
I
Moving
said
on.
that.
All right.
Sue knows I love
Does
it.
she actually have a tramp stamp?
The only-
Moving on. You have a crazy sock collection.
That's
You
not-
wore the freaking weirdest socks.
Literally have basic socks
Yeah,
on
because
today.
he got rid of them all.
Yeah.
It's how you wear them. Are they with jeans or do you wear them with like so everyone can see them? You know, because if they're jeans, no one's going to see your
I
socks.
think most of my socks are ankle.
Well, no one's going to see them, so I don't think that counts either.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's a pretty hipster thing, though, I would say.
That is no. People get real into socks.
Yeah, like Christmas, Halloween, Hanukkah.
Christmas, Halloween,
They're also-
Hanukkah.
It was known as a lower back tattoo when Sue got it. There you have it.
You're right. I
There
understand.
you have it.
We've seen Wedding Crashers.
This-
It's a bullseye.
The 70s were a crazy time.
I just wanted to be on the record that I haven't said one mean thing.
You did call her a vet in this episode already.
Oh, that's an old joke.
Zach, focus on the podcast.
I am.
No, you're not. You're watching football. Next one. You enjoy rocking a scarf.
I do own a scarf. I won't deny that one.
You need the scarf. If your throat gets cold, I mean, you're going to get sick.
Suck it up.
Do you own a scarf?
No.
Skylar? No, neither do I.
If you would try the scarf out, I think you might
No,
reconsider.
I wouldn't. I don't need no fucking scarf.
I don't even fucking scarf.
Wear a turtleneck. You spend more money on coffee than rent.
That would be a lot of coffee.
Yeah, coffee's
It's
not that
called a
expensive.
hyperbole.
Do you buy a lot of coffee?
I have a coffee pot now. I stop at Dunkin' during like pumpkin spice and stuff. But again, Skylar really tries to sell these things, but they're all super popular. Coffee's one of the most popular
That
drinks
doesn't
in the
mean
world.
it's no.
We discussed
What'd you say about hipsters?
They're in a coffee shop.
Thank you.
how much is a Dunkin' coffee?
Thank
$4?
Now, there's this one coffee spot in Pittsburgh that all the douchebags go to, and like it's literally for a black coffee, $4.20.
Literally drinking Dunkin' Donuts coffee is almost the most non-hipster thing you can do.
It's actually called Dunkin' now, but
Well,
you
they
know.
haven't officially changed yet. Still says donuts.
You
on the
claim
side.
that all light beer is simply water.
Well, Joey doesn't drink beer.
I don't drink light beer,
What about hipsters?
but I don't. Well, I don't because anyone who has actual taste buds, dude, you admit, but like,
Wow, Joey, I was like
Listen,
on the
hold
fence
on.
until
Busch Light's
right
pretty
now.
good.
hold on, Zach. Do you like any beer?
Yeah, I drink Mick Ultra all the time.
You a big fan of light beer?
I drink all kinds of beer.
You like light beer though? You
I like
like
light
light
beer.
beer? Skylar, what do you always say
Michelob
about
Ultra is light beer.
what do you always
I
say
know.
about light
I
beer?
like light
Skylar?
beer.
You say it sucks. You say all beer sucks, but if you're gonna drink, you like to get drunk, so you do it on light beer.
No.
The fact that I say light beer sucks, well, there's a podcast where you say light beer sucks. You just drink it because you like to get drunk.
no.
All right,
No.
I'm telling you, there's an episode where you say it. So you like the taste of light beer
Yes. More
That's-
than any other beer, yes.
more than other beer, but compared to other drinks.
No.
See, you don't like any beer just because light beer
That's
sucks.
a terrible argument.
All right.
Terrible
Well,
argument.
along with the beer, what
I
about
just like how
like the
into
dark
it Joey
beers
got.
and
Oh,
the
yeah,
craft beers?
exactly,
I mean, they
yeah.
all go hand in hand. I
Yeah.
think craft beers is more than like light beer.
I hate craft beer.
Okay, well, craft beer is pretty good.
It tastes like cough syrup.
Well, some of them don't. Jesus.
I haven't tasted one that hasn't.
Well, whose fault is that?
Apparently, everybody who's always like, "Here, man, you're gonna like this
You're
one.
gonna
Trust
like
me." The only one I don't hate, Bumbleberry. Fatheads makes a Bumbleberry. You ever have it? It's
I
blueberry.
say no.
It's pretty good.
That sounds awesome.
It
Fatheads
is.
makes good beer.
Bumbleberry's good.
You can go to Pour. They always have craft
Bumbleberry.
beers. They're pretty good. Or you go to that place.
Pour's way too expensive.
It's like
I like craft beers. Do
4
you
or
like
5
craft
bucks?
beers?
I don't drink a lot of craft. I don't really
You
drink.
just
a lot.
like cider.
I like cider, and then I like Blue Moon. That's my.
I would say
go-to.
cider's kind of hipster. Not too many people drink.
I don't drink a
cider.
lot of cider, but I usually drink Blue Moon. I just don't like light beer. I think it tastes bad.
Is that Todd Gurley?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Hell yeah.
Joey, this one, I just saw glasses and I had to say, you have trouble keeping those thick black rim glasses on your face. I understand you need them. I understand.
I
it. It's
need
just-
them to
I
see.
laugh.
Also, here's the thing. So I have a really big head. Like my head is just large.
You do have a big head.
So if I wear
That's a hipster thing.
if I wear glasses that only have like the half frame, it really draws out how big my head is. And I do not like how big my head is. So I'm always like, if I get the thick,
I think your big head's
hides my
awesome.
head a little bit.
I think it's cute.
Thanks, buddy.
So you're saying I need to get some glasses because I got a dome on me.
Yeah, you get the big thick glasses, it kind of decreases the size of your head.
I used to have to wear an extra large helmet in football. And like when I was in Little Gritters, so I look like a bobblehead because there's like 80-pound me with my extra large helmet.
I would love to see
It
that.
was pretty bad. The last one I have, you regularly watch Japanese anime.
Hipster.
Boom.
That's hipster. Although, in his defense, I used to watch Dragon Ball Z a lot, and I never
doesn't
realized that
count.
was anime.
I mean, it's anime.
It is, but that does. Everybody watches Dragon Ball Z.
I was a big Vegeta fan. I can't lie. I really
Yeah,
like
that's
that
fair. I
guy.
respect it. Anime is a weird one. That's a new one for me. When on a hipster level, I didn't realize anime was a hipster thing. I figured
Oh,
that
yeah.
was more of a nerdy thing.
No, it's a hipster thing.
What if you're like you're doing the anime, but then you have like the character hat that you wear with the really long?
With like,
Like
tassels,
tassels.
the winter hat. or
That's
some
pretty
shit.
hipster.
That would be pretty.
Asian.
That's just.
That's just
It's just Asian.
It's time to play. Is it racist?
Zach,
Joey, do you have
Zach
anything-
always wins.
Do you have anything you want to bring to the table here?
No, like I said, I don't. Like I said originally, my complaint has always been that the hipster was more just people who don't like things that are mainstream. Skylar, you generally hate things that are popular. That's why I always considered you.
I hate most everything. So
I will agree with that argument.
like you. Like what's like the most famous franchise of movies right now? Superhero. Skylar's
Yeah.
not a huge fan of them. What's the most famous video game?
see the Guardians.
Yeah, okay, you do like Guardians. Exceptions.
yeah,
are
but number
fun.
2 was trash. Fell asleep.
Spider-Man.
I don't know about that. I like the-
Spider-Man.
I fell asleep.
but they use Yondu a lot more, and he's like a really cool character.
We went together, and it was so boring that we fell asleep. That's a true story.
I believe it. I mean,
But
it's fair.
again, in my defense, I hate most everything, not just mainstream.
you do,
stuff.
and that's why I don't really think you're a hipster. I just sometimes wonder if you're just like an angry person, and I associate
yeah.
it with hipster because you hate on a lot of mainstream things, but you hate on about everything.
Would you say small-time 4-cylinder car racing is a hipster thing?
Now I admit,
Getting
Super
very
hipster.
if you're gonna put Skylar in like the redneck or the hipster category, he's never gonna lean towards the hipster category. That much I'll agree.
Can you have a redneck hipster?
Yeah, you can. People who like
Oh
listen to like
my.
I don't think so.
I don't
like
think
if you
think
listen to
those two.
country rap, that puts you in the country hipster category. I think.
country
That
hipster.
puts you like
I don't
that puts you like a millennial. That doesn't put you like a hipster.
Well, I think most of the hipsters are millennials. What you say?
Okay.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, so my argument with you being the most hipster person is just because you always hate mainstream. But you are right. You do just hate everything.
Mhm.
So maybe I've just always underestimated how much of a hateful person you are.
Hate everything. Hate the world.
This podcast has really brought up how much you hate things.
You really have.
Someone you got to have that one person on the podcast.
That just hates everything.
Like
It's his
I'm like the
outlet.
Stephen A. of this podcast. I just say really stupid things that make no sense.
Lay off the weed.
Yeah. Maybe we could, you know what? James Harrison's starting to join those ranks of people that just say stupid things. Maybe we get him on the podcast.
I'd love it.
Yo, James, if you're listening, get on here. Why don't you come on and say some dumb stuff?
We'll get him right after Ben McAdoo.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll tweet him here. I'll
tweet-
tweet him.
I'll tweet him right
So
now.
guys, you've thought of it. Who's the most? It doesn't mean you are a hipster, but who is the most hipster out of
Listen.
all of us two?
I'll give you what? I'll give you both credit. When I think hipster out of the two of you, I go Joey. Honestly, I do.
I accept it.
It's Joey with the anime and the tattoo on the wrist.
Yeah. And it's the coffee and stuff like that. For some reason, I really focus on the coffee.
Well, Skylar, like I associate like sports and stuff. I don't think sports are hipsters. Where Joey, I didn't see much of sports, so it's not so much you being a hipster. It's more Skylar being less hipster, I guess.
Yeah, that's how I would describe
say.
it. But Joey made a solid argument. His last argument of hipsters don't like anything mainstream. You're
Yeah.
right. Skylar doesn't like things that are popular.
Like Marvel movies, not a huge fan. Call of Duty, not a big fan. One time shit on Disney on this podcast.
Yeah. That's
I
what I'm
mean,
saying. Like, he
doesn't
just
like coffee,
like-
one of the most popular drinks.
I think that
Disney-
gets it
Disney-
close.
tattoos over
listen.
50%.
Disney is ruining Star Wars, so I can shit on them all I want.
Yeah. Honestly, you know what? I don't think I thought of you as a hipster until you said you hated The Last Jedi. And then I'm like, now I realize now he just hates everything.
No, I just have good taste in movies.
I liked it.
I liked it as well. I thought it was good.
I was entertaining.
But yeah,
Did
I
you
just
like The Last Jedi?
I didn't see it.
Ooh.
I've seen all of them except for that one, and
I really liked it, but
Really
everyone that likes Star Wars didn't like it. So other than me.
I liked it, so I'm on
Yeah.
your side. Plus, it got I think some.
But
of the
you
best
and I are
reviews.
way easier on movies
Yeah.
than anybody else.
All right, James Harrison's tweeted out.
Well, like
Let's
we
see what
said
he
about
says.
how Skylar hates everything.
is he gonna fit?
He's
in
a
here?
hard person to please.
He's a big dude.
Skylar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sue knows.
Soon as well.
What does she know?
Oh, I got you now.
Does Joe know?
Like the most
Fuck you.
the most excited I ever see Skylar leaving a movie theater. He was trashed, but he was really happy that
That
day.
was a
Star
good
Wars.
movie.
Was that one? Was that the
that was
Force Awakens.
no, that was Rogue One, wasn't
Force
it?
Awakens was good.
Yeah, it was Rogue
It was
One.
Rogue One.
Force Awakens was good. I liked Rogue One a lot.
Rogue One was really good.
Did you guys see the Han Solo one?
No.
I didn't either.
I didn't
Oh,
see.
yeah.
I thought the Han Solo one was the one you were talking about.
I'm over this topic.
Let the games begin.
So Andy, you excited?
Yeah. What the hell?
I'm so glad I've learned now that you like to be called Andy. It really ups you in my
You're
book.
such a hipster. I hope it hurts. I hope it burns your
Well,
soul.
if you were gonna pick Skylar, I was gonna decide to never call you Andy again. But then when you did, I was like, well, Andy now. Andy,
sleep
you know
with one eye open.
I gotta say, I love this shirt while he was getting it up. I just had to say, throw that out there. You did a good job, Skylar.
I'm gonna wear this all the time.
It's very soft.
It is very
Michael
soft.
Jordan would approve.
Zach, will you do me a solid and minimize our video during this segment?
If you think I'm minimizing the football game, you're fucking high.
I know. I have the pictures of the back of the DVD boxes, and I don't want to just hold my phone. You guys know what
Oh,
this
that'd be
is?
funny.
Yeah, that's why I thought about it while I was sitting here. So you guys know how this game works?
What's a game?
Back of the DVD box. You said this is one of your
Okay.
favorites. How do we answer when we're ready to answer? Skylar?
Say your name when no one is around you. Say, baby, I love you.
Wait, what? What do I say?
You say your name.
Okay, he was confusing me.
Which name do you want to use?
You can use Kern for this one.
Okay.
What if I accidentally yell a different name?
We had an
I'm gonna
argument.
buzz.
We had an argument that lasted like 17 episodes because of that. So just please.
What
don't.
if I just keep yelling like Skylar, Skylar,
Then he-
Skylar?
he
Well,
has-
how many-
he
then
has
he
to
has to
guess
answer,
every time.
and if he doesn't get it right,
He's out.
Can I say your name?
do you only get
Yeah.
one guess?
Yeah, are you locked out after wrong guess?
Yes.
You can't keep
Yes,
spamming the
you were
name
logged
button.
out because I have to stop reading when you take a guess. So
Okay.
You only gonna get one shot.
Okay, okay.
It's like Family Feud.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sort. You know, you get 3
I'm getting
X's
in the
in
fucking
Family
zone.
Feud.
I'm taking 2 dubs today.
Yeah, you're fucking due.
I know I am.
Yeah, you're due, man.
Is everybody ready?
Yeah, I'm fucking ready.
In this charming, critically acclaimed tale of blank and reputation, blank, an average high school student, sees her below the radar existence turn around overnight once she decides to use the
Andrew.
God, I said you could use Kern and then you used
Kern. Andy.
Yes, Andy.
Oh, it's that one with Lindsay Lohan doing the they only wear pink on Wednesday shit. Mean Girls.
Mean Girls.
Wrong.
So am I out of guesses?
You're out. Picking back up.
Okay.
Turn overnight once she decides to use the school's blank grapevine to advance her social standing. Now her classmates Amanda Bynes and Allie McCalka are turning against her, and the school board is becoming concerned, including her favorite teacher and the disgraced guidance counselor, Lisa Kudrow.
I've seen this movie.
With the support of her hilarious idiotic parents and a little help from a longtime crush, Olive attempts to take on her notorious
Blank. Or Skylar.
every time, Skylar.
I've seen it.
Easy A.
Easy A is correct.
Fuck. For some reason the Amanda Bynes thing, I thought it was Easy A from the very beginning, and Amanda Bynes threw me off.
Yeah, she's
But
the,
I knew the whole
she's the
fucking thing.
church going blonde chick.
She is the
Fuck
church
me.
going
God Damn
I
it,
couldn't think of the
Zach.
name of the movie until you said all of.
I blanked it the first
When
time.
he
left
said
it for the
Mean
end.
Girls, I was thinking Easy A.
Mm.
I'm a fucking idiot.
I've never seen Easy A, so I don't think that was a
Fuck.
fair.
I'm so
I don't think
mad
that
at
was a fair
myself.
question.
Okay, bud.
Fun fact.
No, it's not, Skylar.
Fun fact. I tried to do the back of the Mean Girls box. Couldn't find it online. So did Easy A instead.
I fucking had that.
I've never seen it.
I said blank. I suck at saying my name.
Say my name. Say my name.
You guys ready for another
So
one?
mad.
Oh, you got another one?
Oh, I got 4 of these motherfuckers.
Whoa,
Kern said they're his
awesome.
second favorite.
Minimize that.
These ones are much easier.
When did I say it was my second favorite?
I told them that.
You just make shit up?
I say I only text him the IMBD game. It's
Oh,
something about
alright.
songs, but apparently YouTube says no, he can't play music.
Yeah.
So Skylar, do you like this game then? So you're like, I just pretend Kern does.
I do like this game.
I mean, this game is fun.
I do
Putting words
this
in my
game.
mouth,
I'm
though.
just pissed I didn't get Easy A.
All right, let's roll.
All right. Growing up can be a bumpy road, and it's no exception for Blank, who is uprooted from her Midwest life when her father starts a new job in San Francisco. Like all of us, Blank is guided by her blank. Blank, 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 blank. The emotions live blankety blank. The control center.
Andrew,
Yes.
it's the one where they have it's the Disney one.
never
with,
knows their
with
name.
with the emotions, and that girl plays hockey, and she gets pissed off because they're going on the little train, like the train of thought.
Keep going. He doesn't know the
No.
name of it.
It's got it has like the emotions.
You
like
gotta know the
Disney
name.
movie.
You got to know the name of the movie.
Oh, damn it.
Okay.
Um,
Where they help advise her through everyday life. As Blank and her emotions struggle to adjust to a new life in San Francisco, turmoil ensues in headquarters. Although Joy, Riley's main and most important emotion, tries to keep things positive.
I know what you're talking about. It's
The
an
emotions
animated movie.
conflict.
I fucking said what it was about. I explained the whole back.
Yeah,
of
that's the
thing.
thing. I'm more curious than anyone knows the midname. The emotions conflict on the new best to navigate a new city, house, and school.
I don't know the name. I can see it. It was like that. It's an animated movie. It came out.
I already
like a little while
described
ago.
it.
Yeah.
I wasn't listening because you were just confusing me.
I honestly don't know the name of it.
She's like Riley. She plays hockey or whatever, and
She
she
does.
moves.
She
and she
plays
gets pissed
hockey,
because
she
she has to move her from her hockey friends.
100%. There's emotions that live in her head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the one guy gets really mad, and he breaks some of the emotions.
That's
And then there's-
Lewis Black.
yeah.
voiced by Lewis Black.
There's a really sad girl that touches the stuff, and
Yeah.
she's just like,
Sadness.
I don't know.
The movie is
Wait. Okay, go ahead.
Inside Out.
I wasn't.
I
gonna
would have
remember that.
never got that.
I couldn't remember the title.
It's all right. Ready for another one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rookie Blank, Billy, grew up in a blank. That makes him the perfect blank. The blank on the blank of the blank run by boss Frank Costello. It's his job to win Costello's trust and help his blank blank bring Costello down. Meanwhile, Officer Colin.
Zach Clark.
He starts fucking using his
Zachary Allen Clark.
The Departed.
The Departed is correct.
That would have been 2.
But it's
Fuck
only
yeah.
one.
Frank Costello gave it up.
Yeah. Good thing you buzzed right after Costello.
It's a good one.
Did you guys get it? Did you guys have it?
No.
I was thinking of the other guys.
Close.
Like the exact same story.
So what?
Pretty much.
Skylar's got a point. Zach's got a point. Karen, I assumed you'd have a point by now, so I brought a fourth one in case there's a three-way tie. So Karen,
I had like
we're
half a
just-
point. I
we're
couldn't
just
think
gonna-
of Inside Out. Damn it.
we're
Did
just
not
gonna
get
give
half a point.
we're just gonna give you Inside Out. I've made the
If he
decision.
gets this one right,
he'll win.
then we just do another one.
I only have four.
You
We'll
want to
get one
Venmo me
more.
$1 if I win?
No. I already gave you $1.
But I made the four. I always make the tiebreaker hard, so no one may get it anyway. And then in that case, we'll just make Karen the winner.
Okay.
Do I get a T-shirt?
Let's go.
Yeah, it's on you. Blank Blank reinvents the ultimate blank classic, unleashing Blank Blank for a bloody roller coaster of a rampage like fans have never seen, including a retelling of the original story that unfolds at a breakneck pace, as well as chilling new information that finally reveals the secrets behind Blank's disturbing childhood. Blank breathes new life into one of film history's most terrifying tales. It will leave you speechless.
Skylar. Friday the 13th.
No,
Is there any more? Do we get any more clues, or
that's
can
all
I
I
just?
got.
That really didn't describe
Zach
much.
Clark. Silence of the Lambs 2.
No, but that would movies that don't exist. I like it.
Oh, wait, there's not a number 2.
No, Silence of the Lamb is the sequel.
Oh, Silence of the
Hannibal.
Lamb.
It's still not that.
Okay.
But I like where you're going.
I thought I saw Silence
Skylar
of the
was the
Lamb.
closest. He just had the wrong film.
Wait, I
I
watched
know what
Silence
it
of the Lamb,
is.
but I didn't watch the other one.
Go ahead, Kern.
Yeah, it's like
Andrew. Halloween.
Correct.
Yep.
Hooray.
I didn't know any of those.
Yeah, it was Hannibal, and then Silence of the Lamb, and then Red Dragon. There's a trilogy about.
I didn't
Hannibal
know
Lecter.
Hannibal was the first one. I thought it started with Silence of the Lamb, and then I knew the second one was not named Silence of the Lamb too.
Yeah.
But I just
But yes, so technically Silence of the Lamb was the second one. But I liked your guess,
What were the lambs doing?
being silent.
They were screaming.
I don't know what time we're at. Are we doing the third topic?
Let's do it.
yeah, we're only at 54.
Let's do
All
it.
right. So, Kern, one of your suggestions when you sent it in was tipping your waitress. That was one of your suggestions. I've wanted to do it because Skylar loves when I talk about being a waiter.
Yeah.
It's his favorite thing. Look at him. He just looks so angry.
I'm not talking about it.
Skylar, what do you think about tipping?
I think you should tip your waiters. I think Joey goes a little overboard, but that's okay. I'd rather you give too much than not enough. But at the same time, they have a job to do. They got to do it.
Yeah.
I think Joey lets his waiters off a little easy sometimes. Dude, I was a server. I know what he's going through.
I hate every person that's ever worked in the food industry pulls that fucking line out. Like, oh, yeah, that's real fucking cool.
That's real fucking
That's all I have to say about that.
That's it.
That's
It's pretty harsh.
it's pretty
I'm just tired of it.
just
I hang out with a lot of people like, oh, I used to work here. Fuck you.
fuck you.
Shut up.
Here's what my problem is with it. I don't mind tipping, but say you order a hamburger at an Applebee's, right?
Okay.
Your bill's going to come out to $12, tip 15%, whatever that's going to be.
15% would be low if you ask Joe.
Okay. Well, for the sake of this
Joe would be
argument, we're going
like
to say 15%.
25.
20% is the number if they don't fuck up.
So we'll say that at this restaurant, they're bringing your food. They maybe give you free refills. You tip them, whatever. Now I go to an expensive restaurant, order the same thing. My bill's twice as much, but they gave me the same exact service as an Applebee's. Now I'm obligated to give them more money because the food was more, but they did the same amount of work as the person from Applebee's. Why should I be giving them more money?
Well, if you feel that way, why are you eating the place that's more expensive? Why don't you just go to Applebee's?
In the beginning of the podcast, I said I was married. I do not get to pick where I want to eat all the time.
If it was me, I would pick Applebee's 100% of the time.
You see what I'm saying, though? They're saying you're tipping off their interpretation of what they think their food should cost. So if they think their food's expensive, well, now they're making more tips, even though they're doing the same amount of work as someone at a Waffle House or.
Yeah, but if you look at it that way, then no one will want to work at the expensive places. They wouldn't exist, which you might look at as a positive because then your wife couldn't take you there.
Well, I take her there.
Oh, well, you know what I mean. Make you go there.
You make the bacon. I like it. She stay in the kitchen most of the time. Where's she supposed to be? No, I'm just kidding. Kern's wife.
I'm just kidding.
No comment.
Jesus. Zach, you got this innate way of making people just want to stab you.
I'm good at it.
The fact
I
you've
really
never
am.
been murdered is just impressive.
Don't go to Harrisburg.
I usually I used to be a lot more stingy with my tips when I was in college, didn't make money. And I think everybody's kind of more that way when I didn't have a lot to give. Now I pretty much just do 20%. If they have to really fuck up for me not to give them 20%.
Yeah, if they fuck up, I'll give them 15, but otherwise I'll give them 20.
Yeah. And then in my head, I'm like, yeah, you dumb fuck. You only
dumb.
got 15%. You could
Do
have got
you-
20.
Do you tip on the food or do you tip on the food plus the tax? Because that could be the difference of a few dollars.
Usually food plus tax.
So you tip the tax too.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, Zach hates it, but I worked in the food. I worked as a server. I understand like that money they get taxed on regardless. So like when you don't tip somebody 15%, like your server 15%, they still get taxed like you tip them 15%.
Do you actually they actually report their tips?
Well, the computer keeps track of it. You know, like you get a bill that says how much your bill was. So then that server gets taxed 15% of that bill. So if you go in and you only tip 10%, you actually are costing that person money more.
Well, can't they fight it when they file their taxes?
I mean, maybe you could, but that would be hard because you'd have to prove that you didn't get 15%. And people tip with cash, so then that changes it.
Yeah, I always thought if you tip with cash.
So
they
you're
wouldn't
saying
have
if I tip 20%, though, they're making out.
So
Well,
really, you should just tip them 15%.
The 15% tax is on a minimum wage job. So what you're doing is when you tip 15%, you're kind of tipping them like they make minimum wage. And a lot of servers are doing it like as real jobs. So when you tip 15%, you're not really helping them. You're just giving them minimum wage. That's why I always think you should tip more.
I don't feel like a waiter should make more than minimum wage.
If a waiter didn't make more than minimum wage, you would not want to go out to eat.
But I'm saying I don't think they have a discernible skill, so I don't think we should pay them more than minimum wage. But that's my thought.
Couldn't they use it as motivation? Like, I'm not getting enough money here. Maybe I should do something else.
You could, but then you think if every restaurant you went to had some shitty like 16-year-old who didn't want to be there, you probably wouldn't eat out as much.
Hey, there's Cooper Cup being shitty.
Corinne's like, fuck.
Oh wait,
Our blind squirrel finds a nut.
Does
RJ played him.
RJ played him. I just thought Jed had him and I got real scared.
No, Justin has Cooper Cup.
Oh yeah.
RJ has Robert Woods, but this is regardless. But yeah, that's all. And I'm not an asshole about tipping because most of the people I'm friends with are good tippers. I remember like being in high school and we'd go like as a group or sometime, and I'd like watch somebody's bills like $30. They'd put like $1 down. And I'm like,
that
you're just a piece of shit.
Yeah, that annoys me when people like don't tip at all.
Yeah,
but I don't think you need to call people out when they only tip 15%.
No, and I don't. I rarely call people out unless they are like a terrible tipper. Like I remember one time I went to Haas's. There's like 7 of us, and I think me and you were the only ones who tipped. I'm like, well, now you're just with.
Will you guys tip on drinks at like a bar?
Depends.
Depends if you want servers quick. You know, if it's a busy place and you tip, you get it. If not.
So I realized that, but I've always been given like $1 or $2 per drink. I realized that's really good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I just didn't know.
I think I usually do like $1 a drink. But I feel like with drinking, it's just like you're spending a smaller amount. So it's like, man, what is it?
Yeah.
What about haircuts? Do you tip haircuts?
Yes. 100%.
How much do you tip your haircut? Big?
30%, 33%.
33%.
A weird number like that.
That's what he got super specific.
A third of my bill.
That's
I tip 400%. And that's not a lie because I go to Great Clips and Kayla Sheasley cuts my hair and gives me the family discount. And so it's like a couple bucks and then I give her like a 20. So yeah, it's like 400%. But if it wasn't that situation, it would be.
You have a situation where you're.
I get my haircut's $15, so I give them a 20.
Yeah, I think that's about what I.
Yeah, that's what I do too.
What else do you tip with? You guys tip like if you stay at a hotel, do you ever leave money?
No,
fuck that. I think that one's weird.
No,
people do that.
When you golf, sometimes there's people that come and they'll like take your bags or like clean your shoes or something. And sometimes you're like obligated to tip them, especially when they're standing right in front of you holding your stuff. You're like
waiting.
That's why I just don't go to those fancy
I've never
places.
been to that fancy of a golf course.
Here's a $10 bill.
I went to one in Myrtle Beach and I was like, you're not getting my fucking money.
I would like if they were
harsh.
just standing there. I've never been to a golf course like that. I wouldn't know what to do. I'd just be like, okay, like thanks.
You can leave now.
Bye, see ya.
I'm good, bro. Like
You can see the expression in their face. They're clearly like, all right, I'm
I
gonna get some
know
money. And then you come and say no, and they're just like, fuck you.
Well, I know you're supposed to tip like a caddy, but obviously I've never played anywhere that has a caddy. So like
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Well,
even
that's
know
like
how
with
to handle that
hotels and
situation.
like people that carry your bags for you. Like you always
I've
see
never been at that.
bellhops.
I've never even been at that nice of a
me
hotel.
Neither. Me neither.
Yeah.
It's just a big movie thing. That's the only reason I even know.
Yeah, I know from
it happens
movies,
in
but
movies.
no, I don't think there's anything else I really tip.
Really, it's just like food, haircuts.
Sometimes I really don't want to tip, but I can never get the balls to not tip or like give them a shitty tip even.
Yeah.
Like I really can't. Even
Yeah,
if I'm like,
struggle.
this person was terrible, I still like don't want them. Like I don't want to be that guy.
No, I think my harshest tip was like $5 one time, and I had a real shitty waitress, and I'm like, I still have to give you $5.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Cow tipping, we forgot that one.
My favorite of the tips.
Just the tip.
Moving on.
That's my favorite tip.
This is the backup of the week.
Love that drop. It gets me excited every time.
I did a really good
You
job
did.
with that.
You took just my dumb thing I said at the beginning and really ran with it, so I'm proud of you.
I know. You're welcome.
Scott, you got a backup for us?
You know I do.
I know you do.
Did you guys hear about the Tennessee athletic director that got put on leave because he blamed girls for the athletic shorts ban? You guys hear about that?
No, I didn't.
Oh yeah.
You heard about this?
Yeah, he said you blame the girls because they ruin everything.
What? Definitely didn't hear this
I was
story.
actually
but
reading that this morning.
I'm immediately more intrigued.
So he's an athletic director and an assistant principal. He releases like a video as an announcement to the school. That's how they do it because it's the 21st century and you can't just read the announcement.
Everyone has an iPad. It's understandable.
Yeah, exactly. So apparently the girls' shorts, the athletic shorts were getting a little too short. We had that issue and remember the jean shorts. That was always a big thing. It was a war every year with whole fingertips and everything.
Yeah.
La la la.
This is nothing new.
Yeah, nothing new.
What's the problem though? I don't understand what's his problem.
But anyway, apparently, so they had to tackle this issue, and he gets on this thing and he says, hey guys, we got to address this, whole dress code thing. You guys wearing too short athletic shorts. So guess what? They're no longer allowed at the school. All right. Nothing wrong with that. But then he goes on to say, I don't make the rules, but I kind of do make the rules. But those are the rules. So you got to follow them. So you completely dodge around. And he goes, and by the way, if you want someone to blame the girls because they pretty much ruin everything.
Wow.
Whoa. He didn't stop there. They ruined the dress code. Well, just ask Adam. Look at Eve. That's really all you got to get to. You can go back to the beginning of time. So it'll be like that for the rest of your life. Get used to it. Keep your mouth shut. Suck it up and follow the rules.
Jesus.
So this dude just went through a rough breakup. I'm
yeah.
assuming that he was
I'm
just
guessing,
divorced.
yeah, divorce. This is a divorce level. She took everything. He needs somebody to be pissed off at.
Well,
Did he
now-
get fired?
He's on leave.
What's the What are they investigating?
Yeah.
The exact length of the shorts.
I don't know, but
How long until they can fire him? That's what they're
Yeah.
investigating.
yeah, there's just some things you shouldn't say, and he tried to break all of them.
Jeez.
He really.
Robinson's really good. Anyway,
He's from Tennessee.
is he?
You're the only 10 I see.
Oh. But yeah, so good on that guy, man. Just really selling his soul.
He just went all in.
Yeah.
Like with everything going on right now, I felt like the best thing to say was just, I'm going to say women ruin everything.
Honestly, I can't say I disagree with anything he says there, guys.
Seriously. Stabbed. It's amazing. It hasn't happened.
Like, if we're being honest, he makes a lot of good points.
What else have they ruined, Zach?
So much.
You sure you want to go down this rabbit hole?
I'm just teasing.
Karen, do you have a good time?
Oh yeah, it was great. I keep watching football and it's pissing me off. I can't look away.
You should have came on a week when there wasn't Thursday night football. You should come back.
Well,
After the
I wanted
NFL
to come
season.
because I wanted to get my shirt. It's so soft.
Or you just keep up that soft boycotting and just watch football.
I can get really soft if you need me to.
Whoa.
Weird thing to brag about, but I like it.
I'm
You have no idea, baby. I can get as soft as you
I
want.
really
soft
feel
as
like
you like.
you should have used that as your special talent, not soft boycotting.
Doesn't matter who's standing naked in front of me. I'm softer than shit.
Charmin ultrasound.
You got real soft stole there, Zach?
This episode was weird.
This was an odd episode. I blame
Weird.
Andy.
Andy.
Andy, brought to you by Nike.
liked
That's
it.
going to be your new name.
It's Vans now.
Just
I strictly wear Vans
just-
and listen to 80s Joel.
Just do it.
You definitely weren't as nervous as like some of our other guests, which is nice.
You're very. And maybe it
Ethan.
helped that he got the power rankings video in.
Yeah.
He got that little bit of practice.
Like Ethan, he was total shit. He's a dirty hipster.
Oh, Jesus.
Ow!
We're gonna have to bring him on for episode 3 together. And you guys are gonna have to fight
Episode
it out.
Rumble.
Rough and Rowdy Career Backups Podcast.
we
We'll sell it
should
to
bring
Barstool.
both of them on. Skylar and I can share a mic like we did that one time.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. Got real
I figured if
close.
we were gonna do like fights, it'd be like you and Ethan, and we'll see if we can get Toby Maguire for Skylar.
No, I want to fight Justin.
I'll
Yeah.
fight James Harrison if he comes on.
You did tweet at him, so maybe we'll find out.
Did you see what he did to his girlfriend? I don't know if you want to do that.
Fact.
He beat his up, but did he beat up his girlfriend?
That was
Yep.
like when he played for the Steelers, Zach.
Oh, whenever you're playing for the Steelers and you're winning Super Bowls, you can do no wrong. Oh,
All right, guys, this has been the Career Backups. So remember, if you ordered a shirt, reach out to us so we can get that all figured out. Scott will get it to you somehow.
Yeah, Ethan, you want a free one so I can send you your money back.
Ooh, good for you, Ethan.
Yeah, give it to me. I'll give it to him at work tomorrow.
Get right on that.
Ruddick also
Venmo
want a
it to
free
me.
one. He'll have to, Scott, you'll get him a shirt somehow.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Kern, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, I had fun. It's a
You've
really great time.
Been one of our most loyal fans.
yes, you
Pretty
have.
much since day one, you've been listening.
We appreciate it.
A
Hey,
lot of
Why don't you guys do the stats anymore? Like who's listening and where?
Because it went down. And so we don't really like to talk about it anymore.
I'm sorry.
It's like a sensitive issue to us now. It's
All right,
kinda
edit that part out.
we swiped it under the rug. We don't talk about it. But thank you for coming on. Thanks for all the suggestions. You're still the only person who really sent us suggestions.
You're really bored at work.
Me too.
You work from home. How do you get bored?
They're not going into there. 'Cause I don't want it on TV.
All right, everybody. This has been the Career Backups Podcast. We will see you next week. Peace out.
Later. Deuces.